Megatron, the leader of justice and freedom. In the Transformers universe, Megatron is often portrayed as a tyrant, but let's take a moment to see things from his perspective. Understanding Megatron is essential to grasp why the Decepticon movement emerged in the first place. By advocating for his ideas, I will explain why he was actually fighting for a righteous cause. After hearing these arguments, you might even consider becoming a Decepticon yourself. 1. Cybertron's hierarchical injustice. Megatron was born into a life of hardship as a miner on Cybertron. He grew up in a society where the lower classes were oppressed and the elites controlled all the resources. He was merely a revolutionary. His goal was to dismantle Cybertron's outdated caste system and create a society where everyone was equal. Freedom might have been the Autobots' promise, but Megatron's definition of freedom was more realistic: the fair distribution of resources and power. Under Megatron's leadership, the Decepticon movement arose as a grassroots struggle against oppression. He saw himself as the voice of the voiceless. 2. The hypocrisy of the Autobots. Optimus Prime and the Autobots speak of peace and freedom, but we must ask, whose freedom are they talking about? Under Autobot rule, Cybertron's resources were hoarded by the elites and kept out of reach for the lower classes. Megatron argued, if peace is built on injustice, then that peace must be destroyed. This belief gave legitimacy to his war, making it more than just a power grab. It was a fight for justice. 3. The nature of power and leadership. Megatron wasn't just born to lead, he earned his leadership. Through the Decepticon movement, he united the weak and gave them strength. His mantra, "Only the strong survive," reflects his understanding of justice. However, strength, in his view, wasn't just physical power. It encompassed vision, leadership, and determination. While the Autobots' ideals were noble in theory, Megatron saw the harsh truth: freedom cannot exist in the universe without power. 4. Universal justice of the Decepticon movement. Megatron wasn't just fighting for Cybertron, he sought order for the entire universe. By redistributing resources and power equally, he aimed to end chaos. Under his leadership, the Decepticons were not just rebels, but the architects of a new galactic order. This was more than a war, it was a vision. Megatron was the architect of a reimagined galaxy. 5. Empathy and humanity. While Optimus Prime chose to ally with humanity, Megatron saw them as a symbol of weakness. Humanity prolonged the Cybertronian conflict instead of solving it. Megatron was willing to sacrifice everything, even other forms of life in the universe, to save Cybertron. He was a leader who saw the bigger picture: why you should be a Decepticon. If you believe in fighting for equality and justice, if you value standing up for the rights of the weak, if you want to dismantle the injustices of Cybertron's past, then you should fight under the Decepticon banner. Megatron is not just a leader, he is a revolution. Joining his movement means being part of more than just a war. It's about becoming the symbol of change. Now I ask you, do you want to live under the Autobots' false peace, or will you join Megatron's pursuit of justice and become a true freedom fighter?